I will take a girl that's 18, hot, works at McDonald's over a chick that's 31, a lawyer, and 7 degrees. And that's a fact.
Y'all have a McDonald's fry turner to raise y'all kids.
Well, here's the thing.
That's the kind of wife y'all want. McDonald's.
Hey, listen. Hey, ladies. Being a good mother does not require an education.
Yeah, it does.
It does not. It's
instilled in you.
It's an instinct. It's a habit. It's how she's raised.
Yep.
A woman doesn't have to be successful and an entrepreneur to be a good mother. As a matter of fact, I'll take it a step further. A woman that's an entrepreneur, makes a lot of money,
has no time.
Boss mindset. She's not going to be capable of being the same level of mother as someone that has time.
The McDonald's worker will probably stroke the man's ego as well. Like she's gonna be all about him, you know.
That's because like she's not on the same level as them. That's why. Because then they'll feel better. They feel like they're more better than them because they work at McDonald's. That's the thing. Y'all be intimidated with women that be on their shit.
No, but regardless of your money, you still a woman. You know, stroke your man's ego. Like,
right, I'm saying like you should be able
to that 9-inch ego.
She dumped him after they were together for 4 years. Now keep in mind, we're not talking about a Victoria's Secret model, we're not talking about a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model, like we're talking a normal girl. When I say why, she goes, it's because I felt as if he just wasn't ambitious enough. I go, well, what do you mean by that? And she goes, well, he went to college to get his civil engineering degree, and then he became a civil engineer, and that's it. That's what he wanted to do for the rest of his life. I go, what do you mean that's it? I go, what if that's what he wanted to do? And she goes, well, that's just what he wanted to do. I want a guy who's more ambitious. She goes, he just wanted to work his job, settle down, get married, and have kids. So the guy wanted to start a family. And I said, so you got rid of him just because he found his career path, that's what he wanted to do. That just wasn't good enough. She goes, yes.
What happened to men being the pursuers?
We're doing this again. Okay, I got my list this time for the next ones. Starting with the prize. Why do you think that we just mean nothing in the relationship?
Who is typically seen as the prize, the man or the woman?
The woman. Ooh, the woman for sure. The woman.
The woman.
The woman.
All you're doing to get there is tearing us down and making us feel completely useless.
Boys are just placeholders. They come and they go.
Pointless. Useless. Do something good for the world.
Alexa, remind me that I don't need a man and men are useless.
Men. They're just useless. Just don't do anything. Absolute racist face.
I think one of the bigger problems that we're running into is the moment that we start trying to talk to you guys about how we feel.
Bro, guys be acting like females.
They want to speak about their day, like who cares? I care about my day, not yours. Did I lie? Did I lie?
Just a lot of misandry. I mean, we can't really go anywhere without having you guys hate on us.
Misandry is a made-up concept by terrible men.
I changed career path.
To my core, I am a hater.
I hate all men.
Now I know that a lot of women don't do this next part.
Ow!
I'm on my way to murder.
I fucking opened it. Never mind. It's still kill all men.
The problem here is that it still exists all the same. We still have to deal with it. Like, at what age did we turn to when you just suddenly started hating on us?
Only answer to that is to kill male babies and just kill any man that you see, like, in the street.
Okay, then. I'm changing the channel. Never mind. Back to the list we go. What's next? Oh god, it gets worse.
Go ahead, dog. Eat it.
on, cuz.
Ready?
Boy, sweat. Hey. Boy, sweat. Hey. Boy, sweat. Hey. Boy.
Do you understand why you don't see us walking near you in the store, or why we take a different elevator?
I'm not talking to you.
Of me.
I'm not on you.
Hitting me.
I'm hitting you.
A group of girls said a male classmate sexually assaulted them. He was escorted from school in shackles, charged with crimes. Finally, the girls admitted they made it up because they didn't fucking like him.
Was charged with rape after he says her roommates gave officers his name. Premji said the girl was the aggressor, and last Saturday, a judge agreed.
Well, you broke my heart, so now I'm going to ruin your career.
Okay.
So what if I start a rumor that you're a pedo?
Men, if a woman accuses you of rape, even if you didn't do it, you shut up and accept the charges.
When you see them, stay away now. That's where we are.
Yeah, I like that,
far
Tara.
too much. Well, I
like that.
As a
I
mother
think
of
that
a
men
teenage
should be
boy, I
frightened.
don't like
Really?
that, Tara.
I do.
Delicious
thing I've ever heard.
I'm sorry. What was the original question again?
Flip, you'll hit 50 and you'll be invisible to men.
Women become invisible to men late 30s. By that time, most of y'all done got overweight, got foul attitudes, you're in debt, you got a bunch of kids. Like, shit, I don't see you. I mean, I see y'all on TikTok making these thirsty TikToks trying to get a man, but that's the only time.
I really don't find girls interesting. A lot of girls are not interesting, man.
That's the number one problem with Gen Z girls. They're all involved in the same things: astrology, Jeffrey Dahmer, copy paste, TikTok dancing. You know, the same talking points and same opinions about everything, and they like the same interests. They all do nail techs and sell clothes on Depop.
If she lets you smash on the first night, is she wifey material or no?
Okay, this is some free game.
Yeah.
How am I gonna get in trouble? Let me think about it for a second. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
be
who
careful,
cares,
because now
dude?
you're on our
We'll
shit.
cut it out if we have to, but we kind of want to know this.
Who cares? So this is some game. The woman has the power the whole way through the dating. Until you sleep with her, she has the power. She's in charge because she's the prize, you want her. A lot of men say I'm the prize, but most of those motherfuckers say that dumb shit ain't the prize enough. They're nerds, right? So she has the power, she's the gatekeeper. The first time that power dynamic changes is after you sleep together. 'Cause now, she doesn't keep you in a relationship. She's just a one-night stand or a hoe.
Sure.
You first sleep with her. Most men first sleep with a chick, and they continue to chase her, and they throw away their power. They get power, and it never crosses their mind. They throw it away. She stays in charge. What I have learned in my experiences, if you're dating a girl that she's in charge, and you sleep together on the first night, and after you sleep together, don't ignore her. Don't be a dickhead, but just kind of reduce your attention by 65%. Just like cut it back down. I slept with you now, boo. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. You? Shorter replies, more delays, etc.
Yes.
And here's what you learn. A good woman will then up her game and try harder to keep you because she doesn't want to just go sleep with some other guy because she slept with a guy. It's a big deal for her. She has a pure heart. She'll try for you. If you cut your attention down on a bitch and she just goes, well, fuck it, I'll go fuck someone else, or I'll just go on a boat in Miami, next party, or she stops replying, then
she did you a
ain't
favor.
worth shit.
She did you a favor
so,
too. Then
Yeah. So the easiest way to tell if a girl's good or not is after the first time you sleep with her to see her involvement in the relationship post that day. Most men never do this test on a bitch. They never do it. So this is why they keep getting stung by fucking girls who ain't worth shit. I can tell if a girl's worth something or not. That's a very easy, there's a few other things, but I'll give that one for free. It's a very easy way, because a good woman ain't gonna sleep with a guy and then just go, oh, he didn't text me very much, fuck it, I'll just go get a new dick. Those are the ones you want to
and then
avoid.
it fucks with them too, because they're like, wait, did he not like it? Like,
well, that's
a good woman will try a little bit.
Yeah.
It's the first time they'll be the one chasing you if you do it right. And then you can tell if you have a good one. If they do chase you after that, you have a good one. If they don't chase you after that, you'll be glad you didn't keep her anyway.
Just talk about how exhausting it is being involved with a man who pretends to not give a fuck about it.
Ladies, I don't think you understand what you're truly dealing with when you have a nonchalant, emotionless person. That man is crazy. That man has emotions. He has just learned how to control himself. And I'm going to tell it to you like this. In his past, there have been people, there have been women that have been able to get that man to act out of his body. But do you know what he has done? He has healed. He has learned himself. And he told himself that he will never let that happen again. So now this man is calm, attempts to be calm. Now this man is relaxed, and he understands all the different situations of chaos that you may try to throw in this man's face. But he knows you're just hungry. He knows you're just tired. He knows it's just that time of the month. So he's about to deal with it, get what you need, and move on. But you're not getting that man out of his body.
He has this memory. You were dope as hell that night. Blew her back out. Like, she hasn't seen you in a while. Maybe even this was a run y'all went on. You guys went on a nice summer run, but things fizzled out. You still linger in her system. She now has to somehow destroy the memory because the memory is preventing her growth. The memory is preventing her growth. And so what she'll do is she'll investigate you or reach out to you, hoping to see you got ugly, you got fat, something to replace the current memory. Once you give her what she needs, and that's to replace that beautiful memory with a whack memory, okay? A whack visual. Now she can move on. And many of you are like, wow, why did she reach out all of a sudden? She must want to see me again. No. She wants to see you again so she can eliminate you.
On a first date and what moves to play in order to get the W at the end of the night. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. When bro be talking about women, like, what the fuck is he talking about? I was raised by real players, pimps, all that, motherfuckers who got women for a living. And I don't know what the fuck you talking. How are you gonna know what moves to play on the first date when not every woman is the same? Not every woman is into astrology, you hear me? Not every woman is into makeup. Some women are into masculine things, but how do you know that? You actually care about people. You give a fuck. You learn them. You talk to them. You get to know them. You feel me? Real players understand the value of relationships. And it don't matter if you close the deal tonight for the W. When you left, did she go and say good things about you? When she went to talk to her friends after being out with you, did she say how good of a dude you was and how much fun she had? That's a real player. And I guarantee you, if you could do that with every woman you deal with, the coochie gonna come. You ain't gotta be thirsty and play games for it.
Well, my point is, if women are better at cooperation, why don't they build a female-only civilization on an island or a female-only Fortune 500 company and show the world how it's done?
I just think this question is really funny because you sound a lot like, if you know the Fresh and Fit podcast, just a similar argument that I was on that podcast, a girl had a similar argument. Like, there's women that, most women don't know how to do male jobs. Like, they wouldn't be able to start a civilization by themselves.
The very few women who would have the capability of doing something like that in terms of access to resources, why would they want to?
Well,
they're already taking over this society.
These are 5 signs of a high-value male. Ladies, look for this in a partner.
This young lady is spitting facts, but let me add on to what she was saying. There's a few key components to crafting a high-value man. The first and foremost is purpose over pleasure. A high-value man places purpose at the top of his value hierarchy. Nothing will replace it. Usually he's dead set on his goals, he will focus on that. Everything else is subsidiary. And although women claim to want a high-value man with purpose, it actually may deter them in choosing that partner, because oftentimes that man will choose his purpose over spending time with his family. A high-value man does not necessarily have the time to spend all day hanging around, going out with his girl, taking care of his children. He'll be there when he needs to be there. But oftentimes he'll be out on the field, hunting, making money, chasing his goals and ambitions. But make no mistake about it, even though women will complain about this, their wives will complain, he doesn't spend enough time with me, he doesn't care about me, I only get to see him so often. They secretly desire this. And when a man spends too much time with his woman and not enough time chasing his purpose, she will begin to resent him. Another key indicator of a high-value man is their presence inspires motivation. They're generally positive and speak optimistically about the future. They talk about grander visions, and everything that they say inspires motivation into other men. You do not often see this man complaining or talking about his feelings, because feelings are irrelevant to this man. He is simply about action. The most powerful men in history or on the planet did not indulge in their feelings ever. They were completely stoic, and some of them dismissed their feelings completely. Although feelings are appropriate to a human condition, they're not necessary for success. Number 3, a high-value man is disciplined in the endeavors that he cares about, but actually completely undisciplined in everything else that does not matter. Good luck getting the man to go do groceries because they're gonna have a picnic in 2 weeks. No. But if it comes time to go into the gym on time every day, he's there. Meetings, he's always there. Clients, he's calling them night and day. Sleepless nights, it doesn't matter, he's there. Last key component of a high value man that cinches everything together. If he does not have this final component, he is simply masquerading as a high value man, or is on his way to becoming one but isn't there yet. A high value man is wise. Wisdom can only come from experience, not knowledge, not reading. Implementation and constant failure. This wisdom indicates that he has succeeded and also failed but persevered through failure. The perseverance through failure adds character to a man and makes him wiser. This will allow a man to maneuver through life not simply based on logic or feelings, but something greater. Perhaps an esoteric understanding of the world, a conceptual idea of how you should live. This is the type of man that could lead a woman appropriately. Some men know the logical step in what to do in each scenario, but because they lack the wisdom in given scenarios, the women won't listen to them. However, a wise man knows how to maneuver almost every scenario. Listen to me, I know what I'm talking about. I'm sitting in the snow in a fucking wife beater smoking a cigar because I've conquered the cold. It's -15, but the windows are down and the snow's on my face. I'm not cold one bit.